crossroads, a beacon for the broken and the battered.
Hey, llamas. So we meet again at the crossroads to sacrifice yet another expedition. Let's see if there is somebody who would like to join our today's part of the playthrough. Let's not make this any longer. I wonder if I should spam exactly the same team or not. They work really well. So I think I should do that. Okay. Okay, llamas, I will fix what I was supposed to fix. Yes. The name in the game should be the name in the game for Darkest Dungeon 2, not for Factorio. Yes, you're right, guys. So thank you for the friendly reminders. Today I feel a bit strange, so forgive me. I'm on painkillers once again. So it might be an odd playthrough today. Probably we're going to have one expedition unless something goes wrong, terribly wrong. And I wonder if we're going to just spam the same team, try to get to the Act 3 boss once again? Or are we going to stumble upon the Collector? That's something I can't really answer. I don't have any answer to that question. The team that I am using is called Crimson Court, that I never visited in Darkest Dungeon 1. I still need to get there, I guess. And Finn is here. Welcome. Thank you so much for throwing bits at me and for a big pile of hay. I love it. Let me welcome everybody who arrived in the chat so far, and thank you so much because I was late on Twitch due to my health issues. Thank you so much, guys. We've got Mr. M, Blady, Laser, Finan. Welcome everybody else that might be lurking and everybody who might see this video when it gets highlighted, no matter if it's Twitch or YouTube, because I am multi-streaming this. Okay, I guess that we can start. And I start by saying that even if stuff has changed, like there has been update that allows us to get mods, create mods and so on, I didn't care enough to read release notes. As a former software development employee, I give myself the right to not read release notes because the surprises are the best. And as far as I know, a lot of stuff has changed for Jester, and we need to check the past for Jester. I hope that everything else is exactly the same as it was, because I want to stay with Ritualist, Occultist, with Maniac Flagellant and Tempest Leper. Unless Leper changed as well, but I don't think so. Ivry is here as well. Hello, Ivry. Oh my god, what?
Welcome home.
Oh, thank you so much for
this thing has gone unused too long.
Thank you. Let's have some hype on Twitch chat. Exclamation mark hype for Ivry subscribing for 6 months with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for the support and wearing fancy sunglasses for 6 months. Enjoy the emotes for the next month. Wear the fancy sunglasses with pride. Inter is here, one of my mods. Welcome, Inter. Time to give a shout out to Inter because he will never shout out himself. But he's an awesome streamer that you probably know, llamas. But still, if you haven't visited him, make sure that you follow. Sorry, llamas, I am going to cough a little bit today. Like, it's not fun, but what can I do? Okay, let's check the hero paths. There is no time to lose. We need to get onto the Llama Taxi and grind some hope. Originally I was going for Virtuoso. That was giving me quite a lot of benefits. I mean, it gave me Anchor that I wanted. And I want only one effect to Anchor. I don't want any buffs. No, 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 no. I want extra action. Does that work for Wanderer? Yes. Even if it's gonna be bleed. Okay, I'm fine with that. So this time we're going for Wanderer. Unfortunately, there are some changes that I don't like too much about Jester. We're probably not getting this additional stress resistance. So we will go Wanderer for now because we will get extra action. Extra action is needed either for Occultist in my case. Remember that Occultist has only one job and many times he messes up. Or we will give it to Leper to go big bonk. So I'm not giving up on this. Let's stick to Wanderer for now, and then we'll see if I can adjust to something else. So let's go. This is the team that I want. And of course we got names redeemed already, and Mr. M, you redeemed it a week ago, so you will become Leper. What do you think? I believe that it's number 22. So with Mr. M, who was redeeming the name in the game since the early access, because that playthrough is dragged through early access if I'm not mistaken. We got this tiny tradition that we give them the name Junior and the counter. So this is Junior number 22. They grow really fast. But sometimes I need a reminder which Junior are we talking about this time. So, Mr. M was first on the list of redemptions, but then there was Blady, so Flagellant is going to get Blady's name. Very good choice. And then the next one was Laser. Alright, so Laser will become a Jester. And then, I hope you don't mind, Mr. M, that I will skip your redemption because you already have a name for this run. I will keep it for next run. And we got Inter who redeemed their name in the game. Inter, I put a lot of hopes into you because I was a bad occultist. I hope you will be better one. I hope that you will support that team. Well, Reckless Gaming is here. Hello, 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 hello. Been a bit since I've been able to say hi on stream. Oh,
once again.
You know, it's life. Life happens. There is absolutely nothing to be worried about. I'm just happy that you're here right now. I was late for the stream today, and I can't be more grateful for you guys to join me today, even if it's like 3 hours late. Sorry, but my health is a mess. But at least I try to not cancel the streams. I try the better late than never approach and just go live even if it's later. I consider asking everyone on Discord if I should do that because I understand that some of you might not want to miss your visitor streaks on Twitch. Love Leper. Awesome. I always forget if I got one in the list. Yeah, I know that. Sometimes it depends on the expedition, so Sometimes you might wait for a long time, guys. It depends on how many of the llamas have redeemed the names. Crimson Court, isn't that a DLC from the first game? Yes, it is. But on my first playthrough, the game advised me to avoid Crimson Court. That's why I never played it. This time actually works better for me today. Oh, alright, Recluse.
For all the world to see.
Well, guys, when I am unemployed, I can work.
Are you shaken?
I can work.
There is so much worse in store.
Give me a second. When I am unemployed, I can put some more time into streaming, and usually I don't pay attention to how fast the time is passing. So I tend to stream until very late in the European time
Soften
zone.
your gaze. It is safe here.
And later, it's great that I have the opportunity to meet so many llamas, but then they can't really join my stream because it's not in their time zone anymore. I've got some of you guys who are in the Asia time zone or in Australian time zone or on West Coast in US. So I understand that it's not easy to join when I'm streaming, especially if I have a job and try to adjust to European time zone the most. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to multi-stream to YouTube, so you can still catch up, even if it's not live. You can catch up in much easier way. So that's the only thing that I can advise you. Feel free to subscribe on YouTube and see if you can watch the stream from time to time.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
Llamas, where are we going? Do we want to go to the Tango? Because we got resolute chance, or do we want to go to this pro? I don't like this pro, but let's go there. The Tango can be used as my last comfort zone location, so let's keep it like this.
Experience.
And of course I am going to be very boring in this case. We go for stress heal, we go for regular heal. I mean, depends on inter heals, because that's the main gamble right there. Are we going to get heals from inter, and are we going to get some crit attacks from Misrem? Everything else is relatively easy to predict, I guess. So let me just switch the loadouts to the ones that I like the most. I started using more Deathless and Sepsis together. All of that works great. So I hope that we will meet the Meaty Path boss. Oh my god. I haven't noticed the pun. We're gonna meet the feeder boss, the creepy baby, the creepy cornucopia baby, hopefully. And with this party, with this setup, with those skills combined, with those synergies, we're going to
The next stop is lead
destroy it. Unless,
Plan accordingly.
well, unless something goes wrong, remember that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Let's see what kind of items do we have available, because
Precious relics
usually
remind
I
us of
pick
a
the
time
pets
before the end.
according to what is available at the stagecoach and, okay, medical gear. If there is medical gear, I can go with the snake. Also, I started unlocking the flames, although I'm not going to use them. I'm not using the easiest one. I am not using any of these. Just forget it for now. And I think that this time we can go for snake. Plus 10% healing received from skills per medical gear item equipped. We can just hunt for medical gear. And I will try it this time, so let's go. Unless this is something that I've never checked. We will get this carrion eater as well, but I'm going to equip the snake first, and I wonder what is gonna happen with the carrion eater, so...
A little company
Okay,
with a long
so
ride ahead.
it's going to be removed automatically, yeah. And I see that we already got the trinket, and I got the signature in item for jester. Wow! Let's just say the mood is upon me. Wow. Minus 10 stress. Plus 10% stress resistance. For the whole party. Oh, wow. Warren Gatchuan. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us today. I wonder if this was question to me. What is my favorite game to stream? Oh, this is a difficult question, guys, because I like a lot of games. And I will respond to that in a moment, okay? I will read the chats for that I missed, and then I will try to respond, okay, Inter? Have to say it was fun watching and chatting for a bit. I will go to sleep, of course. Mr. M, thank you so much for waiting for so long. Take care of yourself. Well, Recluse, the thing is that I am currently unemployed. That's the hard part, unfortunately. And let's say that I got unemployed against my will. I don't want to get into details anymore. It was not the best experience.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I've decided to go with the medical gear this time, and this time probably I am going to I'm going to do the exact same thing. Oh, I never should work on the relationships in the Torch and Crown. That is the first inn that you're going to end up with when you reach the valley, but somebody needs to drink, guys, and I always like to choose the flagellant, because the flagellant asks, is this a disinfectant? That's right. Let's see if there are any relationships building. Of course not, so I will try to push as much as I can towards my front lines, loving each other. This is the most important part. They should at least try to love each other. And also, wait a minute, we got Fisherman's Line, and I believe that there was Fisherman's Net available. Okay, we're buying it this time. I am going to use it on Flagellant. Usually I know that it's difficult for me to get the serrated items or certain item in order to get that benefits. Maybe we'll look for serrated item as well. And of course there's nothing interesting with trinkets. Okay, max HP, we will find it. I care about other stuff more. Although crit would be nice, but I prefer the general heal for everybody. Especially because I wanted to buff it with the pets. Serrated item... no, of course not. So, let's go to the sprawl. YOLO. Have fun, llamas. Okay, so let's see. Inter loves being a healer in MMOs, and this is quite important task, isn't it? That you need to bash the keys all the time, so nobody's gonna complain that you're a bad healer.
Behold, the great cities of man.
Okay, so Mr. M's dream is to land the killing blow on the lair boss in the Tangle. I would agree with that. If that would be Act 2, we're at Act 3, so the lair boss is quite difficult there. But we'll see. Blady wants to kill any of the cosmic beings, easy peasy. Laser wants to destroy some gentry, and I never remember gentry. I think that this is implication thing. And Inter wants to land killing blow on cosmic beings as well. It's easier in Inter's case because we got 4 kills. In Blady's case, it's 8 kills. Of course, you can't see that because my llama face is covering it, but I'm trying to read whatever I can. Oh, we got the Larry in front of us. No, we're not going there. We should avoid the watchtower, unfortunately. And watchtower means that we are getting the free candle. Yay! Some more heals right away. You'll get back on your feet, I believe in you. Thank you, Righteous. I don't know. I'm still in kind of mourning stage of losing my job. I wasn't the only one who lost my job at this company, but it still hurts because I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed what I was doing.
Scavenge what you
No,
can.
no, no, guys, you need to like each other. I don't want for Inter nor Laser to dislike each other. You're my mods, guys, on Twitch. You can't dislike each other. Don't do the thing that you have been doing in early access. In early access, mostly my mods were redeeming the name in the game, and usually they hated each other because there was no nice balance. And the characters couldn't build nice relationships. Usually it was negative relationships. Mod disharmony, yeah, I know, right? Keenan, thank you for 30 bits again. And the crying face is definitely something that I relate to. No, we don't want to go there, please. Okay, we will get through just one stage.
Library
and then
burns,
I couldn't care less.
and with it, the remains of philosophy.
Because the
reason,
best way
and
would be to reach the back positions. And I can't really do that. So if I can't reach back positions, then probably there is no chance that I'm going to fight the librarian. Oh no, we've got double blindness. Reckless says, I got to the second confession boss again recently. Honestly, haven't played for a bit, but this time I killed it like halfway before it wiped me. I'm improving. Oh yeah. I remember the second act boss. I was able to fight it with success, so to kill it relatively recently. So I know the pain. And I know that you can find your own strategy on how to fight it. I think this is important. I know that there are people who might tell you what is the best strategy, but it might not work for you. So just try to look for something in between. This is what I figured out to be the best. Okay, Leper will go big bonk next. But we need to break through the block, and we need to get rid of the sacrificial vessel. But we can also push it back because Flagellant has got the knockback, remember? Don't do this. On the other hand, Blady is supposed to be hit all the time. Blady is supposed to be our tank. I use Flagellant as the tank and it works the best. At least, according to my strategy, it works the best. Wow, Mistrem is mad today. Inter says I had people complain that I am a bad healer. But maybe a rogue shouldn't play a tank. So, if I understand correctly, they were accusing you of being a bad healer, but they were playing the role the way they shouldn't play it.
Steady yourself.
The rogue playing a tank? I guess you're talking about World of Warcraft or something similar, am I right? I remember that Laser wanted to make me his healer and general healer, and I didn't understand why do I have to bash the buttons all the time without thinking much, but apparently this is what we are supposed to do. I don't have much experience with online games, to be honest. You have to love each other if you like it or not. Either way, yes, yes. In WoW, people getting aggro and then blame the healer that they die. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I'm glad that I didn't play more of World of Warcraft. This is not a game for me. Also, it depends on the location. Even in the third-person view, I can get motion sick. So I just don't want to put my time into this. I guess that right now I can respond to Inter's question. Because we got Ask Me Anything, streaming Ask Me Anything on Twitch as the channel .3 word.
A little help, impeccably timed.
And the question was... Wow, 63 crit heal. Oh my god. The question was, what is my favorite game to stream? It depends on the time when I was streaming. So, I know that you ask in general what is my favorite game to stream, but I already streamed some games that I enjoyed and I'm not necessarily getting back to them anytime soon. The thing is, I really like many games, even those that I wouldn't expect to like. Of course, my preference is to play the survival strategy games, and as you might know if you have seen me streaming before quite a few years ago, then probably you know that I enjoyed Frostpunk a lot, or This War of Mine, or There Are Billions. These are the games that I really enjoyed. Darkest Dungeon was really cool as well, although I stopped streaming the first one only because I felt like I need to grind all the time and get you guys to the max level. Meanwhile, when I was losing you, it was kind of mentally taxing. Not in the real way that much, but I wanted to avoid this strange feeling.
An elementary problem.
But Darkest Dungeon is great as well. I am very sentimental about GTA games because these are this is the series that I started with when I started streaming, alongside Heroes of Might and Magic 3. Also, I like real-time strategies like Age of Empires 2, Stronghold. So usually I was trying to stream the older games that I used to play when I was a teenager, when I was a tiny llama. But something that I haven't noticed before, which is great, is that I used to avoid challenges in games. So I would probably never play Darkest Dungeon if I wouldn't be streaming. But also I think that a lot of stuff has changed when I started playing The Binding of Isaac. This was one of my first games as well. I believe I couldn't stream it back then because, well, my laptop couldn't really handle this. But if I wouldn't start playing The Binding of Isaac, then probably my adventure wouldn't start in a way. So if I could pick any game that I would like to play right away, that would be one of the survival games, most likely. And I guess that it could be Project Zomboid. It could be anything with dystopian vibes, like Mind Scanners that I am planning to stream. But I haven't prepared the overlay yet, and you know that I go crazy with the overlays. I tend to avoid streaming something if I don't have a llama wearing something that would make the overlay look different from the other ones when I stream other games. Because at some point I wanted to push myself to do more vector graphics. And it works out well, but as you can tell, I still got some emotes to add. And I got more ideas than I could possibly make happen right now, because I tend to take care of my health first for the past few months.
The unknown awaits.
No, wait. Okay, oof. I thought that there was a watchtower, but you wanted to go to the watchtower. Never mind. Yeah, I know that my response was strange. It's so difficult to find my favorite game, because with streaming, I allowed myself to play the games that I wouldn't normally play. So many of the games were recommended to me by you guys. So it's really difficult to make any decision if it falls into survival strategy category, or real-time strategy, or the adventure games, point-and-click adventure games, or something that requires you to make difficult decisions, then I'm in. I hope that it's a good response to your question, Inter. Guess who's gonna get bonked? At least your death was quick.
Steady yourself.
Recluse says, so far I've noticed you only use Leper, Flagellant, Jester, and Occultist. Do you not like the other characters? I do like other characters, but depending on the act that I am playing currently, I try to find the team that works the best. So, I don't remember what was the winning team for Act 2, but I believe that one of the expedition members was the highwayman. It's just I try to find the way to fight the boss that fits the best, in my opinion. So right now I figured out that this team works best to fight a certain lair boss. In this case, the meaty path, the creepy cornucopia baby, so the harvest child. But also, I am trying to figure out if they are a good team to fight the Act 3 boss. If they won't prove themselves to be a good team to fight against the Act 3 boss, then I will probably pick somebody else. And I will try to adjust. But last time, when I was about to get to the confession boss, we had an unexpected visitor, which was the collector. And I either want to visit the confession boss or try to get collector, so it depends.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Nice heal, nice heal. I'm not discussing occultist heals. Just never mention good things about your occultist, no matter how much you love their heals, because they will lose their good streak and you will get like
A deliberate and
1
methodical
HP heal, 2 HP heals. That makes sense. My girl Bonnie seems to always be in my team when I hit the confession boss. She's awesome. Isn't Bonnie the runaway? I believe. I like the occultist for other reasons than healing. Yes, I use the occultist for the tentacle thing, but also I started using a lot of curses. For example, vulnerability hex allows me to remove the dodge that you usually find on dodge.
agony.
A late llama is still a llama. Kenny arrives in the chat. Hello, Kenny. Meow. Hello. Meow. Hello. Good to see you, Kenny. Thank you for the visit. Please hug Bells. And Kenny wants to steal my hay bricks from the very beginning. Great. Runaway worked really well for me when the game was in early access. I don't know what happened. Was it me? Was it my fault that I couldn't play her anymore when the game was released, or they made so many changes to the Runaway that I can't really play her anymore? But I left her for unlocks as the second to last. She's full unlocked already, but I still don't want to play her yet. It depends on this team. Is this team going to perform well when it comes to the Act 3 boss? If this team is not going to perform well on Act 3 boss, then I would like to go for possibly Runaway and Grave Robber. Even if I'm not a huge fan of Grave Robber, I believe that all of that stealth might give me the chance to fight the confession boss. But it all depends on this team. So I am just trying to make sure that I know what I am doing with this team. That's why I'm spamming them so much. Usually I was trying to get some more variety, but I really want to get to Act 3 boss again. I know you love Grave Robber, most of the people love Grave Robber, and I am one of the people who don't like it. I get it, unpopular opinion and so on, but it's just because Grave Robber is mostly playing solo in the way. She can take care of herself, she doesn't need much help, and I rely on really strong synergies.
It is ours now.
And somehow I can't make it work with Grave Robber. It's just tough in my opinion. So probably I would have to get most of the characters that rely on themselves only to make sure that this works out. And for now I just prefer the teamwork.
The knowledge taken by the fires of these fanatics.
Inter doesn't want to fight. Oh, you're already tired of healing, I get it. That's a sound argument. She's kinda like, I'm here to throw a dagger to the neck. Yeah. But it's the character that will mostly take care of themselves instead of saving somebody. And if I could explain to you, probably you already figured that out, what's going on in between the characters in this expedition. But you can probably see that I use Jester a lot to either use blindness to try to blind one of the enemies, or to use Anchor to give extra action either for healer or main attacker. Flagellant is supposed to be a tank that will get all of the hits, but also with Lash's gift they steal negative tokens from those members who might have a lot of negative effects and heal themselves this way, or they can take the blindness away from Leper. And also, I don't know if you know that, but if you've got more and you're trying to stack those pain tokens, then if you use Deathless, sacrifice your HP to give it to somebody else. So this is like emergency heal in case of the occultist messing up yet again. Then it adds the pain token too, so you can get almost a free heal, especially if you buff it enough with the trinket. It can work extremely well. So Flagellant is pretty much unkillable at some point. And if they are supposed to die, I still got Sepsis, that is extremely good heal. So that's mostly what I use Flagellant for. Of course, our Leper is supposed to do big bonks to break through the armor. Maybe to keep the target in place to immobilize them, but mostly it's just big bonk. And in case of the occultist messing up, they can heal themselves. Same with Flagellant. Flagellant can self-heal or heal somebody else. Hello, Synaptic Link! I am just explaining my strategy. I hope you don't mind. I really enjoy this game, of course I do. What about your life? How are you doing, Synaptic Link? So let's get back to Jester for a moment. Jester is supposed to be a good stress healer, of course, but then they can deal some good damage with Fade to Black, Razor's Wit, so usually they are supposed to deal some damage to the third rank that leper cannot reach. And also, if there is any mess going on, let's say that somebody has been pushed to the rank that they can't really work with, and mostly it's about leper, then jester comes in and uses battle ballad just to move the members around. So I believe that most of this is quite self-explanatory. Why do I want all of those skills? And for a cultist, you get plus 100% crit heal when you get those 2 Fist tokens, which are unchecked power tokens, and it's the best to get them when you use Binding Shadows. Binding Shadows can be used from the last 3 positions, so of course this party is not very reliable when you are moved a lot. If there is any situation, any boss that, or any encounter pretty much, that will cause you to move a lot, then this party is not going to work well. So forget fighting the fishy from the, not the sprawl, the shrouds. You don't really want to fight the fishy there. But in case of fighting the creepy cornucopia baby, it really works as long as you hit the bigger meat, and also you use jester and battle ballad to adjust those tiny moves that might happen from time to time. And in occultist case, I really find a lot of benefit in taking down debuffs, like removing the dodge tokens, or getting I don't know how do you call it, the weakness token, to add the weakness token. And also many of the skills that I try to upgrade, or many of the skills that I use, have a lot of combo tokens. So combo tokens allow me to use leper all the time without reflection. We don't have to reflect on our scenes, we just bunk, 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 bunk. And that's why this party works. Of course, I need to look for a slightly different strategy if I lose somebody from this team. Although this team works the best for Act 3 so far. This is the best team that I found to fight Exemplar, to fight the lair boss from the Meaty Path. But still, I am not sure if they are going to fight nicely against the Confession boss. I had only one encounter. No reflection, all bonk, exactly. So I find a lot of benefit in removing certain effects like dodge, like maybe not riposte, because we cannot remove riposte this way. But to cause the enemy to deal less damage. It is especially important in the Exemplar case, when I'm fighting Exemplar. Also, Demon's Pull is very important, because by pulling the enemy, of course it depends on their move resistance, but even if you won't manage to do that, let's imagine the Exemplar fight. I am not sure if you've been there already, but Exemplar takes 3 ranks of space, and there is some kind of tiny minion. So if I won't be able to get that minion with the Demon's Pull, then I use the Flagellant that got a knockback automatically. So we just bonk the Exemplar and we got the little minion in front of us. And also, just in case for any type of enemy, so they are not going to use the corpse to heal themselves, like Plague Eater for example, I've got corpse clearing. And that's why it works so well. And this is what I am looking for when I am picking the expeditions for different acts, for different encounters. I had a team in which the Plague Doctor was the most important. I believe it was Act 1 and all of those padlocks and the big brain. So it depends on the act which kind of team I tend to play. Oh, so the runaway was nerfed, and maybe that's why I can't play her anymore. I get it. Yeah, that's fair. Kenny says, Bells is on her way home. I will hack her when she gets here. Okay. I will ask Bells later, and I hope that she'll respond that you really hacked her. So, you're at home today? Or have you finished your work? I never experienced her before, so she works fine for me. Okay, okay. And speaking of Darkest Dungeon 2, yes, I enjoy this game a lot, although it kicks my butt. At some point I enjoy the butt kicking, but it depends on how much the game is gonna hate you. Let's talk about RimWorld for a moment. I really like playing RimWorld. And from the very beginning, I was playing Losing is Fun difficulty. I didn't have enough of the time to figure out how to play this game. Before I started playing on Losing is Fun difficulty, I started with the tutorial on Losing is Fun. And then I added Twitch Toolkit. So it's not as awful when I play with Cassandra, and Cassandra can give you a bit of time to adjust to the new reality.
Slow dissection.
Sometimes their attacks are quite painful, yes, but I've got enough of the time to just heal and clean up all of the mess. Although, when you add Twitch Toolkit as another layer, when I try to stabilize the colony after another fight, another raid, then it turns out that we're getting a poll in which I either get some kind of diseases, or I get raids, or I get something else, and usually there is a lot of negative events going on. So I strongly believe that it's Toolkit Utils that is kicking my butt. And that's why sometimes I feel like the game is a bit unfair because of Toolkit Utils that adds this layer of difficulty. And that's why sometimes, well, okay, sometimes I need to beg you for a bit of help. Yeah, but otherwise I really enjoy this game. English after midnight is hard. English is hard all the time if you're not a native English speaker, so don't stress yourself. Lati says, oh Llama, this random stream time must be just a trap to lure me away from Inspector Lati's deduction about Llama's country of origin, which is clearly Eurasia. No, it's just I have some health issues and I am visiting doctors quite a lot, so if it's not a dentist, it's doing massages that I'm getting to take care of my down back and spine and everything. And many times the effect of this massage is that I feel
Pity a soul so twisted
that I
by
need to
despair.
rest, but then I'm not able to get up. So I'm like dead. And this is what happened today. I just need to get massages on the days that are not my streaming days, and then I can just sleep through the pain, get some painkillers if needed. Yeah. English is hard for native speakers too, it's a dumb language. usually my early strategy with this party composition is that I think within the back rank is this one of the most annoying creatures that are going to cause a lot of healing, debuffs, or other bad effects. So I know that the shaman needs to be taken care of in the first place because they are using ignite a lot. So I use the tentacles. By the power of tentacles, I am bringing it to the position from which the leper can attack. And also we got additional combo token automatically. So there is blindness, but I don't care about that blindness because we can just attack this creature. Now, I just need to be careful because our flagellant is able to use punish, the basic attack that is causing knockback. So either I can knock back this creature because I can attack only 2 positions as well, or lately I started to use the strategy that allows me to take all of the damage of leper and heal for free. Flagellant is one of my favorites, I need to admit that. And now depends on the situation. I can either try to go for double attack because I got Encore, or I can try to blind the 3rd rank. But in this case, both of them are blinded, and also we got a dodge token, so I will use Encore. If I would have the occultist before the jester, of course, I used my turn, but if I would get into this situation, then I would probably have to use some kind of curse in order to take down that dodge token. So I'm just trying to make it work, depending on which character comes first and which one is going to be next. You see, easy. We don't have blindness anymore, so we don't have blindness, we can attack once again. And we bonk again, easy. It's not about the single damage, of course it would be the best to get as much of the crit as possible, but it's all about that additional chance. And see, oh, it gets a little bit annoying because Flagellant can still work on the 3rd rank, I don't mind that too much. Although I can already see that we will need adjustments, either the battle ballad or the blindness on one of these guys, and it depends on how much damage do they deal to the characters. According to these events, I am trying to adjust my strategy for the fight. See, here we can still go big bonk. And we can still use Lash's gift to steal the blindness from leper or steal the negative effects from pretty much anybody else. So they are not immobilized anymore. It all depends on the current situation, but the general idea is get as many synergies as you can. And of course, if you're hanging out with an occultist, you need to make sure that you bring some kind of secondary healer, and as you might notice, only the jester cannot heal themselves, cannot self-heal, and this is why I got Flagellant as the secondary healer. And it works awesome. Alright, now we got immobilized token on Flagellant, so I can't really use Fate to Black. Probably I can do that. Yeah, I can do that, but at least I can buff them to get rid of the weakness token. I mean, it's not bad either. And vulnerability. Hex is taking down their dodge token, so I will switch with the occultist, and I don't really want to switch with the occultist. I can, why not?
Bravo!
Because they got crit right now and they can hit nicely. But we can't use more because it works for the first 2 ranks. That's why I like to keep the Flagellant on the either first rank or second rank, because they want to They want to become a bait. Come on, come on. And we had the fisherman's line. Nice. Yep, this is gonna work, and there is a chance that our occultist is going to get some nice little kill. just to flex that we can fight with the occultist too. See? He got mad, and that's why Inter, you got mad. And that's why you finished that enemy, but good for you. And we got Gilded Minds. I mean, awesome. Plus 10% death blow resistance. I would go with Leper. Leper will take that.
The loathing abates.
English doesn't make sense. Or is it sense? Or sense? Just your 2 cents, I believe. Burn resistance goes to Inter because the unchecked power is causing burn, so let's get the hit shield. And of course our occultist is stressed as hell. I mean, that's standard situation. Let's take the unknown to the left because there is free candle, and I am greedy for free candles. Of course I am. If there is anything that I haven't used yet. Ooh, Mr. Emi Soft. Plus 10% meltdown chance. Would be nice to get rid of it. Ooh, there is a lot of meltdown chance. No, no, no. I don't allow you to do this. Alright, let's go to the unknown to the left. And they all sound the same, but still data and data doesn't. I know. And diary and dairy.
Agony.
This was always causing a bit of confusion. Every time when I want to mention one of these words, I try to think for a slightly longer amount of time. And am I using the right word this time? Oh guys, see another example that you can see in the game. We got Firemouth that is extremely annoying. Is causing a lot of burn damage. Usually my team is not really burn resistant, so I am trying to get rid of the Firemouth in the first place, or any type of ranged damage.
And you will discover its weaknesses.
So first the Firemouth, then depends on the situation, either the Crackshot or the Doggo. But if I happen to deal more damage to the Hatchetman, then I'm okay with that as well. As I said, or actually that's what my stream title for one of the previous Dreamworld runs says: improvise, adapt, run.
Stumbling and stupefied.
Now the situation is meh.
A simple kindness.
It was either heal or giving another action to the occultist. On the other hand, we can give additional action to the flagellant. See, no blindness needed. I rarely use the reflection since I started working with this team. It's great. Now, because we got the pain tokens, we can use Deathless to heal somebody else.
A small foundation.
And get additional heal with the pain tokens. And this works the best if you get the upgrade for this skill. So now I know that after this turn I am going to heal. Of course, I can go with Flash's gift to take the blindness of leper, or to take off days, or something else, and this means additional heal. And of course I'm gonna do this. Because we don't really need to use damage that much. When you deal damage, then you cause a knockback.
Hold fast.
That's why I need to use it wisely.
In the beyond.
It's not really about stacking any blight. It's all about working with others and using knockback for the leper. Everything is adjusted to leper. Although, if the leper would be gone, let's assume that the leper would be gone, then Flagellant can work out well. Even if they would be mostly a tank. So the survivability, at least in my opinion, is still quite good if we wouldn't have the leper.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
See that? We got really low amount of HP, but of course we can still taunt them to attack the Flagellant instead. And this is taking all damage of the leper, so I'm getting the chance to blind certain characters to make sure that they are not going to touchy the leper. And leper, because there is no other choice, they can definitely heal themselves, and boom, they are still alive. And now, even if Inter is gonna mess up as the occultist, it doesn't matter that much. See, one HP heal. You had one job, Inter. This is what happens to me lately. That I just don't have enough of the luck. Usually my occultist is dealing a lot of good heal, and then something happens in between, and then their performance is not the best. Okay, we already have the pain tokens, so now I can patch up somebody who is in bad shape. See? This is perfect to me. This is my go-to comfort zone Act 3 party composition. And I know spamming one team at a time is quite boring, but I want to get to Act 4, or I want to get to the confession boss, so I am going to push it this way, even if I don't like it that much. Yeah. And now, because I see that everybody is patched up, we cannot heal because they are not less than 50%. I can attempt to either get the unchecked power tokens, which is the, the fist tokens, or I can cause some weakness, or I can use Demon's Pool to get rid of the most annoying creature, and so on. He hears you shaming his healing skills, so now he chooses to roll a 0 HP bleed heal. No, I just didn't say that these were good heals. You cannot say good things about your occultist, otherwise they will start healing like this. Pretty much. Right. I can use Solemnity once again. I don't understand why do we drag this fight through so many rounds, but here we go, I guess. Also, the heals are god-awful. So Inter, it's not like I am putting a lot of pressure on you, but it would be nice if you could actually heal from now on. But it's good that we got the pain tokens and we can spam Deathless. There is only 1 turn of cooldown. This is great. Blady to the rescue. And as you can imagine, of course, I am going to upgrade the skill. What the hell are those heals? I am getting angry. And this is why I lost the collector fight last time. Wait, guys. Actually, I could do something. Give me a second. I will go AFK for a second. And then we will continue this fight. Oh yeah, that's right. I agree. This time Laser should hug me. But I don't think that Laser will respond to that, unfortunately. Probably he's watching some anime right now. Or sleeping, who knows? 3 heal and the gift of bleed, of course, why not? It's not like I feel salty already, of course not. Battle ballad, no. Oh, Laser has come! Oh, Laser has hugged me. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Laser. Very nice. Inter, you're not supposed to self-heal only. This is awful. Huh. Can you see that, guys? When it comes to heal, Inter likes to self-heal, but then I understand that in order to help the others, first you need to help yourself. And yes, this is correct. This is true to an extent, pretty much. So, let's go. This is a bit too chill experience for now. Even if the fights are quite long.
Desperation can be eased.
The heals are awful as usual. And why nobody agrees with Mr. M? You never want to reduce your flame unless you want to visit the Shambler. We know the Shambler stuff, right? I am always listening to those who want to spread the hope.
Wealth is worthless without purpose.
Alright, we are about to reach the very last fight. of this location, and I wonder if we should get smoke bomb. I will just use the linen, but just in case, because we got god awful healing, seriously, I will try to go with something else, maybe? I don't know, smoke bomb? Ah, yellow. So now you will have to fight to get the cosmic beings, first come, first serve, or something like that. 100% true, but you can help yourself by helping others and allowing others to help you. Yes, but all I would like to ask you for would be to start healing right. To start getting at least 10 heals and up. Alright? I hope that we can agree that this would be very useful. Oh, we got weapon rack. Alright, so now it's the easiest type of encounter. Because this guy in the back is not being protected. This one is protected by the barricade. But if you swap them, then none of them is going to be protected. So yeah, let's go! And even if I am going to push them around, it doesn't matter. Although, there is blindness on Mr. M. That's why I would prefer to just either take care of the blindness, or leave this guy right there, or just become a tank. All of the options are good.
Steady yourself.
Okay, that option was better. I can see that already. Alright, this guy in the back is getting a lot of guards and other stuff. I mean, great. Good for you, but I have other plans. And my other plan means we just need to trigger the move. But sometimes the move resistance might work for them. So sometimes it's worth it to give the second chance to the occultist once again, and now I can try to patch somebody up. Or I might try to maybe weaken one of them, or the weakening curse
There is beauty in our imperfections.
gives you combo token. Once again, if I want to get a nice hit, combo token from weakening curse, we get to leper. Usually the leper comes last because they have the lowest speed in my team. And that's why it works so well. So I could possibly try to patch up the flagellant, although they will take care of themselves. It depends on the attacks of the enemy. So I can just go with the simple hit, but now I will cause a debuff. So I can just move them around all the time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Ooh, never mind.
A promising development.
Okay, I messed up this time. I messed up. So we will have to get rid of something. Because right now we cannot reach anything, see? But the weapon rack is... apparently it's not protected by the barricade. Feels bad, man. But I can still reach the back position, so... that's good enough. Of course, you can see a big disadvantage in this case, because there is no possibility to reach the 4th rank, and it's all about moving or move resistance on the enemy side. If the enemy has got big move resistance, or you're unlucky, then you're effed. Other than that, it works great. Oh, it is guarded after all. Damn. We can go for reflection. We can just drag this fight easily. It's all about trying not to bleed. Just don't bleed. We will be okay if you won't bleed. I got taunts. Okay, we're just buffing the pain. That's okay. Happy lurking into you. Don't want to see your heals. I would like to avoid it as well. I can't blame you. Have a good sleep, Inter. I know, it's not about the heals. On the other hand, I remember that my last expedition was with me as the occultist, I believe, and I couldn't watch my own heals either. That was a pain in the butt. Yeah, I messed up. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that guy. I usually try to be very mindful of this, to not reduce HP in the way that would bring the weapon rank to the 2nd rank. But it's okay. It's just round 5. They are not bleeding too much. We just need to kill some time on the leper. That fight would be finished already if I wouldn't mess up with the positioning, but it's okay. But now I need to drag the fight a little bit. Just so the flagellant can heal. Yeah, see? Nice, nice. Oh, yeah. And the flagellant goes next. That's not what I planned. Yeah, we have just tiny bit of damage. But I can just keep on healing. See? Keep on reflecting on my past scenes. There are quite a lot of scenes.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
I guess I am going to have long fights today. And finally, we're getting to the last fight with the cultists. So it's a fight between occultist and flagellant, who is going to get more cosmic kills. We need to get about 12 kills in total. Let's see who's gonna get them first. And the cutest, tiniest thing ever is going to die first. It always hurts my heart to see it. But I need to be merciless in this case.
Timed.
Poor altar. Even if we missed. In this case, when we miss, then we give another chance, especially because this is altar of obsession effect.
Observe the subject carefully, and you will discover its weaknesses.
And the buff of the obsession altar is based on taunt. Taunt is going to mess with our fight, so the fight is not going to work according to what do I want. It's going to be they are going to force me to attack them in the way that I don't want to attack. And that's why it's so important to bring that little guy in And now we don't want to push it back, remember? But we can always become a tank. It's all about Mr. M in this case. Bonk! Very nice bonk. Would be nice to avoid the flagellant from getting toxic, because this is not the fight that would be so difficult. And now we got the taunt. See, that's what I am talking about. But if we use the curse, we can get combo token and maybe the weaker attack. So it's not that bad after all. And the little guy is still in the front. We could possibly use the bash to keep it in place, but if it's still on the third position, I can still reach it, so no big harm done. And also, we can just bonk. Yeah, see, we still got the altar right there, and we just break through the armor. Now the fight is going to happen just the way I want. Now I'm the only one who can cause taunts, and I'm going to use it against them. Is this more forgiving than Rimworld? It depends. I don't think... I don't think comparing those two games is fair. Yeah, I don't think it's fair. You're based on slightly different things. And also, I don't have full Rimworld experience. Keep that in mind, please. That I started to play on not on the hardest difficulty, because you can still go for custom difficulty and make it even worse, but according to, let's say, standard difficulty levels that are already set up in the game, I play on the hardest difficulty, and losing is fun. And I think that it would be a little bit easier to play Rimworld if I wouldn't have Twitch Toolkit. Because, as I mentioned before, this is another layer of difficulty. And this is what truly kicks my butt.
A master stroke.
What a lovely crit. Please do not hesitate. Feel free to crit even more. First armor break. Rimworld seems to screw you over more spectacularly. In the way, yes, I would say Rimworld seems to screw you in more spectacular way as a massive effect. So the scale is different, because you can have quite a lot of pawns, and it feels different. On the other hand, this feels more personal with Darkest Dungeon. And what I mean by that is, especially when you are a streamer, when you give the names to other characters, then it feels more personal, because you kind of get attached to those characters, to their synergies, to what they can do. You know that you can trust them, that you'll get a certain effect, but then there is RNG that is going to kick your butt. And it's a matter of one or two unfortunate heals, one or two crits that were not expected from the enemy side, and you can get a party wipe. So it just feels a bit more personal to me when I play Darkest Dungeon. And then when you see 65 crit, when you're about to get party wipe, then you feel like, oh yes, yes, we can still fight, we can still manage. I'm not sure if I made it into the clip, but I have a fight with one of the lair bosses. It was Dreaming General. In Act 3, so it's more difficult. And for a moment, I had this feeling, okay, it's party wipe. We're done. We're so done already. And I was losing the characters one by one. So first I lost... It was exactly the same party composition. First I have lost my frontman, so I have lost Leper. Or the healer, I don't remember really. It's still available on Twitch or on YouTube, so you can watch it, but I don't remember which stream was that, which episode was that. Although it was one of the Act 3 ones, that's what I can tell you. And I lost Jester, and there was only Flagellant left, so I said, it's you or me. There are only two of us. And I believe this was the first time when I started to use more as the skill to get that taunt. And I won that fight. And I got trophy. Of course I have lost the next fight because only Flagellant was left, but still you get that satisfaction that this time you have survived. But on smaller scale. And smaller scale can be fun too. So if I could recommend you a game, if I would have to choose, do I want to recommend Darkest Dungeon 2 or Rimworld? I would say go with both. Although I am not responsible for your wallet crying. So let's make sure about that. I just can't choose. There are too many games that I like for different reasons. That's why I like to mix them when I stream throughout the week.
Fight through the fatigue.
Also, Synaptic Link wouldn't like to become a character in my game. The name in the game for Darkest Dungeon is available. I should have used bait, but it's okay. First armor break. Uses Pony says, that's a good disclaimer. I'm not responsible for you or your wallet crying. Yeah, it's some kind of sale going on the sci-fi games, if I'm not mistaken, and I try to avoid that sale myself. So what if there's some game that I'm going to recommend by accident? Even to me, as the small streamer, it turned out that somebody told me, hey, you have been playing Terraria and I really enjoyed this game, I bought it too. Or somebody said, hey, I bought Darkest Dungeon because I have seen you playing it and it seemed awesome. So even if you're not recommending the games, if somebody sees it on my channel, it happened a few times that they have bought it too. But I tend to say, no, I'm not responsible for your expenses. Good to see you, Zespony. Currently fighting the Tangle Boss, pain in the butt. Tangle Boss is my favorite. For Act 2, easy peasy. For Act 3, it hurts. But the Tangle Boss is my favorite. It was the only one that I could fight. Really. Now I am able to fight the Meaty Path boss, but only in Act 3. Probably in Act 2 is going to be easier.
But familiar nonetheless.
But I still need to take care of other bosses. I need to get good with other bosses. I'm not trying to rush it too much. I try to find something that works for now. And just spam it because I care about the next act. I don't know what is going to happen in Act 4. And I'm really curious about the part of the story because I have some theories. I don't want any spoilers. So I am just curious what's gonna happen next. Anyway, welcome to the Nomad's Wagon, where you can get some sale on the trinkets and also get some free heal. Make yourself
Planning
comfortable.
and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Telescope. I like telescope. But it's not worth it. Not now. What is our next location? The Shroud.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
Alright, so as I said before, the Tangle is one of my favorite locations. And I might be forced to attack the... Damn, I might be forced to attack the lair boss at the Tangle, and I'm not used to that because all of those routes are coming for you much faster than in Act 2. So this is not my go-to boss for the Act 3. I would prefer to go to the Shroud, but we're not fighting fishy. Okay, there are nice candles of hope, but maybe not now. Also, I would prefer to get to the Piggy Land. What's happening? I am not getting Piggy Land too often.
With salt and secret.
Alright, there is nothing
relics
fun at
remind
the
us of a
stagecoach
time before the
items.
end.
Insulating insignia. This is something that I like to use. Especially if I could put it on Flagellants. But these are not my favorite items. On the other hand, look at that. We got serrated trinket and we need some kind of serrated item. Let's take a look at Bladey. We got Fisherman's Line and we got Fisherman's Net that sometimes works. 15% possibility to get stun. I don't care about stun that much. But if we get serrated item, then there is 33% of the chance to cause bleed. And I think that we might want to buy this serrated item, even if I would prefer something else. You beat him for the first time? Oh my god, congratulations, Recluse! Let's have some hype in the Twitch chat! Exclamation mark hype! This is a free to use command for everyone. I think that we're going to buy this. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable thing. Also, do we have some songbooks? Of course. I'm going to be very bad at building relationships, but it's about time, llamas. But first, let's get that trinket. Gain on hit. Yeah, it works for Flagellant. Plus 10%. Healing received from skills per positive token. We are not farming positive tokens that much. I mostly farm negative tokens that are working great because of the
Power
because of the flagellant, but it's okay. It's okay. I've got the plan roughly. Minus 10% stun resistance. I don't really care about disease resistance that much, but probably it will prove itself useful. Oh, this is funny, because we can use Dark Impulse on our Occultist. We are not in the burning lands and so on. But I know my luck. You cannot see that. Let me hide my llama face for a moment. You can see that we got 60 burn resistance for now. And if I add additional burn resistance, I believe that the occultist is most likely, especially if they are nervous, they are most likely to get a meltdown other than to get more of the burn resistance. They can get burn because of the unchecked power token. So it's a pure gamble. I love it. We got 110 burn resistance. You will see that it means nothing. Alright, let me show my face again. Let me wear my jester human puppet suit again and try to figure out what kind of items we should buy. Also, we don't have many mastery points. That's something that worries me. This party is not working the way I would like for them to work. Okay, songbook number 1, songbook number 2. We will figure something out. Okay, let's go. Mr. M is gonna start singing and... ouch, 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 ouch. Not good, not good. Very unfriendly relationship. Why do you hate everybody? Inter, what's wrong? At least Laser likes Blady. But Laser don't like Inter. My mods don't like each other yet again. What's going on? Alright, so we need to work on Inter and somebody else. Let's start with Inter and Laser, because we need to love each other. Let's sing some lovely songs, am I right? Oh, Christ, it's even worse. That was 20%, guys. That was 20% of the chance to get a negative relationship forming, like to get the negative effect, and I got negative effect. This party is cursed for some reason. And also they have additional negative relationship chance, but I'm not going to discuss on that. I guess that you're going to get high on pipe wheat from now on. That's fair. That's fair. And of course somebody needs to drink. I really don't like this. I won't be able to make any of the relationships work. So maybe Inter is gonna drink with Laser. Yeah, but 8 doesn't mean that it's good relationship exactly. I think that 9 is going to become neutral, right? Yeah, these were neutral between Inter and Laser, but still we got very unfriendly relationship, and I'm sure that it's gonna mess up my strategy. It depends on which skills are going to be highlighted as the negative relationship part, but we could use some chocolate and we could use some romance or something. Guys, come on. I don't want to spend many relics anymore because I don't have anything to spend relics on. And I could buy apples and cheese, but I prefer to go with Laudanum, with Glimmer of Hope. You can't go wrong with that. And also Adrenaline Tonic. I am not sure if I will need that. If the occultist is going to hate somebody, then you can be sure that they will refuse healing that person. So probably Mr. M is effed. That's why we're getting Adrenaline Tonic. And let's see if that's gonna work anyway. Maybe I can improve the relationship slightly depending on the decisions that I'm going to make, or depending on the heals and other tiny things that I can do during the battle. I can't do anything here,
Learn
seriously.
what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
Unfortunately, I will go with the tank option. We don't have many mastery points. this party is not very lucky, I would say. It's not very lucky. But we're going to visit the shroud anyway, so rest well, llamas, and here we are. There is going to be some kind of negative relationship. They were 3 out of 20. There is no way that they are not going to have negative relationship, but of course, before we see how suspicious they get towards each other, let me take a short break. And I am not sure if I should run ads or not. It's just to get rid of the pre-roll ads, nothing else. I might actually run ads for 3 minutes. Probably I'm going to be away for more than 3 minutes, so make sure that you stretch, that you go for a walk your dog, get some water, get some snacks, take bathroom break, whatever you need to avoid the ads because they are boring, and we will get back. Maybe somebody is gonna join who is not going to suffer with the pre-rolls. That's the only reason I'm doing that. And I know I will be away for longer than 3 minutes. I usually am away for longer than that. So, llamas, you don't want to turn into the exemplar from Darkest Dungeon 2. I want to fight only one exemplar today. So, you go stretch. And if you're watching this on YouTube right now, I am watching you, even if it's after it was live and it becomes a video. I'm watching you. You go stretch too. Alright, see you in about 4 minutes or so, or 6. Something like that. I'm back. Thanks for waiting, llamas. Can you smell that nice salty air? I can definitely feel that, especially because two of our expedition members are hating each other. Let's see how much do they hate each other.
Resentment. The slowest and deadliest poison of them all.
That's okay. At least we are using the skills that I would be using. At least I don't have some random skills. I will try to avoid them because I know that it's going to make the relationship even worse and worse and worse. But I was expecting something much more difficult, like stress. Resentment seems to be better. It's just blindness on occultist. It's not like the occultist is healing much anyway.
Listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Let's try to determine the path based on either our goal, and our goal is to visit the oasis. I mean, explosives magazine, we don't necessarily need that. I am not getting a lot of items. I'm not producing a lot of items when I get this kind of tinker's gear, so I don't care. But an oasis is going to give us 3 water, possibly. And also I would like to either adjust to the candles, or I would like to get as many resistance encounters to either reduce loading or to get more mastery points. And it doesn't look good if we want to visit an oasis. I will try to determine what do you want, because we need to make a decision where to go, and maybe I will get your suggestion. Okay, that's fine. Also, we got additional travel healing, but keep in mind that we've got the pet that allows us to get additional heal based on medical gear. Of course, I couldn't find a lot of medical gear when I was visiting each inn. It's just my bad luck in this case. But I don't mind that too much, to be honest. So, okay, that's fine. But we get additional traveling heal and more healing received from skills during the battle, so even if our occultist is gonna fail, there is always the flagellant.
This is no place for decent folk.
I prefer negative relationships than to decrease the flame. That's how much I'm afraid of the Shambler. Even if I was able to kill it, I was never able to kill that one of those tiny tentacles that was left. Of course, my pride is hurt the most in this case. We can get flames, stress, and supplies. And these guys, they couldn't care less, but Blade is going to get some stress heal. Nice! Why not?
An unexpected find.
We got another batch of mineral-rich spring water that is definitely not sponsored. This is not a product placement in any way. It's not Monster Energy drink. Are we killing the big fish? No, this party is awful when fighting the big fish. If I understand how the big fishy works, there is way too much of moving, and this party composition doesn't fit the type of fight that requires a lot of moving. So unfortunately, no. I wanted to stumble upon the meaty path because in my opinion this is the best place to go with this party composition. Also, good to see you, Grisowski. I hope you're having a nice day so far and that you're looking forward to the weekend already. Then we need to get rid of something. I don't really have much stuff to get rid of in the first place. I like to keep the in items. But I guess we will get rid of something. I'm not using the bleed, but we would have to use it on somebody who is bleed resistant, and nobody is bleed resistant. By leather strap needs to go. I've got too much of the good stuff. Alright, one more thing. Let's get rid of one more thing. Okay, that's stuff.
Is invaluable until it becomes an excuse
This stuff,
for inaction.
and we just get the crow's feet. Alright, let's go. No time to lose. What do we have next? Oh, the encounter. We are making sushi. Nice heals. Okay, but Inter, you need to make friends with everybody else. Oh, I got the creepy UFO baby. Look at that. Would you look at that? Let's see. Of course we're gonna bait them because they will move us however they want. So, no, this is not happening. Yeah, everybody bleeds. Good for us.
Press on.
Let's get rid of the creepy baby. Usually it turns into the captain in my case. Of course I know that it can turn into something else, but usually I'm unlucky. Only one ordained unit, at least in this case we're lucky. See, they are getting moved a lot. What? Why did you pat my head, laser? Nice!
A promising development.
This type of fisher folk is what I dislike the most because they move us around the way they want. And it's not fun. Let's try to get rid of ordained unit. Remember, this is Obsession Act 3, so they have got additional 40% max HP and 40% damage. So we want to get rid of ordained units. If all of them are the same, why not trying to get rid of these ones? And yes, if you could push them back, yes, Inter needs to stay in the back. Lovely. And now I need to think for a second. We can go for regular attack, why not? Just don't push them back. Yes, okay, good. We got the region plight that gives us additional move resistance, so this is good. I know that I wasted the combo token. I haven't. Okay. Good. From now on, it should be easy peasy. Should be. Should be. Somebody wanted to kill Fisher Folk, am I right? Let's see. No, it was Gaunt? Cosmic? Let's see. I'm not going to hide my llama face, but you can see cosmic beings, cosmic beings. Okay, so we are pushing for Flagellant's Hero Go, even if... Okay, it's not worth exactly the same amount. Okay. If I won't be able to go for the Meaty Path boss, then I will try to go to the Tangle boss, although I would prefer other party composition for the Tangle boss. This guy is gonna... He's not gonna die. 1 HP left. Come on. This one gets blinded. And that's what you get for move resistance. We got 55 move resistance coming from region condition as well. That's why I'm reading. You can see everything. This is the only place where I can put my llama face. And try not to cover too much of the area of the game.
The Leviathan's breath thickens the air.
Oh, this is quite salty breath. What were you eating? Or are you overusing the soy sauce? I can imagine. Missed.
Misdirected.
We haven't seen that. There is such a thick fog that I haven't seen that.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Sometimes I regret that we don't have a Munchie. Although I know that I wanted to try my luck with the medical gear, and of course I couldn't find a lot of medical gear. And I don't really have good items either, like good trinkets. I wouldn't say this is extremely cursed party composition, but there's something odd going on. The party composition itself is great, it's just the amount of luck. Something doesn't work.
Messy, but effective.
Messy, it's about...
The past is gone.
This is how I play Flagellant.
Let it die.
Messy. There's not much blood to lose, you know? So we don't have the trophy yet, and of course it would be reasonable to try to jump onto the fishy, but I don't feel comfortable because I know that I would have to move around the characters a lot, and this would be too much. I already had the fight with the fishy with this party composition. We had leper on the back rank. It was not fun. Seriously, why would you hate each other? Come on, why would you like to steal?
Abandoned or forgotten.
We
It is
don't
ours now.
reduce the flame. Have I used everything? I don't think so. I try to keep the fisherman's net, although it's... I just don't like the items that I have this time. The RNG gods might not be very merciful today. I mean, laser, don't argue, don't argue. So the back ranks are my mods.
den
My
of
mods are
absolute
made into
evil
characters
and
in the
wretchedness.
game, and I would prefer for
Prepare
them not to
yourself.
hate each other. I mentioned that before, that in the early access, I believe that this save game, I am dragging it through early access, since early access happened. And at some point, I was not playing the game for a long time.
An inglorious
And then the game got
rotting
released, so I just caught up with the stories, and I still get through this first playthrough. In early access, I didn't know how the relationships work, but also there was no balance with the relationships. And usually my mods were triggering the name in the game channel.3 word on Twitch. And it ended up badly because usually they were hating each other. And I don't want for them to hate each other. This is not true. This is not real life.
any being, however horrid, can be brought to heel.
Alright, as long as you're not going to push my flagellant, it's fine. Sometimes I want to switch Bash to Hugh, but I don't use Hugh that often anymore. What's the chance that we're going to bring the... Oh, never mind. There is no cabin boy anymore. Double heal, here we go! Full heal, I love it. So... this guy goes next, but this one we won't be able to reach him, so... this one will get blinded, and hopefully this one will die right now. Not really. I wish I could get more treat with the trinkets, but I am not getting good trinkets. And also I started buying the trinkets after unlocking everything at the Altar of Hope, and it turns out that it got quite expensive. Okay, this one is dead, this one is about to die, so this one will be blinded, hopefully, not really. I try to avoid using
Steady subtraction,
the
an invariable result.
melee weapon because we got this resentful relationship. We don't need to make it worse than it is. Oh no. We're losing the opportunities. This is mostly defensive setup because Leper can't really get good damage done. I could try to finish it, but I don't want to make the situation worse than it is. We're at 8 HP. Let's give the flagellant the chance to heal. If we finish right now, I have noticed that the flagellant is not going to heal. Even if you got the maximum pain tokens, you finish the enemy and this finishes the fight, you are not getting the heal even if you're supposed to. So this is why I want to mess a little bit. Yes, yes, heal, nice. Very nice. And this is how we get nice heals, even if we got a cultist. Always bring secondary healer. No matter if it's Darkest Dungeon 1, Darkest Dungeon 2, the rule is the same. And never say good things about the occultist.
Today's oversight is tomorrow's regret.
Wait, I will dig out that Reddit post. I forgot to add it to the heal, if I am not mistaken. Do we have 0 heal? No, I didn't add Reddit post to this, so I will need a reminder. But that's how I feel about him all the time. Not like I'm salty, but I'm salty. But it's good to be salty in this region because we've got fishies. Where do we want to go? We visited the oasis already. Reward? Meh. They have no idea where they want to go. Let me guess, because it's unknown. We got 2 loathing tiers. I don't want that. So we can do it both ways. We're not in the last region, so I would prefer to remove the loading tiers. So let's go to resistance encounter. That means unknown to the right. Is that going to be a good decision? Who knows? And my favorite. My absolute favorite and double barricades. This time it's not gonna work. So what are we going with? Vulnerability, hex, or weakening curse? Weakening curse. We took off 1 guard token, and also the combo on the barricade is going to help us to get rid of it, and we're a tank. Just spam it. Just spam it. And in this case, we will get Mr. M attacking next. Of course they are blinded, but Inter has got milk. Got milk? We will give additional action to Inter. Ouch, Inter is bleeding. But Inter will take off the blindness from Mr. M. Also, they are going to use vulnerability hex just to get rid of the guarded token. Yes. And this way I don't need to have combo token and I can just attack. Boink. Nice. What's next then? We can play a bit, yeah. No pain, no gain. Go for it. Now it would be nice to take down some of the negative tokens. Or actually, if you use sepsis, you can see that this token, this protection token, it's flashing. So if we use sepsis, that is the ranged attack, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't deal any damage, but it's all about taking down those tokens for Leopard to attack. But Leopard won't be able to attack because we got 2 tokens here. So is there anything that I could do? we can just self-heal with tokens. And in this case, unfortunately, well, it's going to benefit us anyway. Let's just go with the first barricade, although I would prefer to attack it with the flagellant, obviously. But yeah, now it's not necessarily how I would want for this fight to be, just because of this this order that I got. Right, we got rid of one of the weakness tokens. And still, we got either Weakening Curse or Vulnerability Hex, or we can try to go with Demon's Pull, but they are still protected. So let's heal, but we do not discuss that, okay? It was a decent heal, but we cannot jinx it. Remember, 0 heal is still a heal because the number is green. Yeah, chop chop. There is no other possibility. Now it's gonna be so much easier. All of them have been moved, and the guy in the back has been guarded. And now I need to be smart enough to move them around in the way that the barricade is going to be neglected. Like, we don't want to attack the barricade, but somehow I need to get to this guy. And of course, bleeding, getting hurt, that's what Blady likes. But I can see that Blady likes it a bit too much, and we don't want for them to become toxic. If I would like for them to become toxic, it would be more like last region, where the relationships don't matter anymore unless you want to fight the confession boss. Move resistance. Ooh. What's going on, guys? I need to use reflection much more than in the last few runs, because I'm trying to spam this party composition. Let's try to use Flagellant once again, and we give them the gift of bleed. I think they are happy about it. Yes! Yes, we moved them around. Now, there is Blight on the swordsman. We can completely ignore them. And we don't want to push back that spearman, so here we just tease them. And everybody else can just attack. Even if it's Binding Shadows, it's nothing personal, but I just want to get rid of them really fast. Just avoid the second barricade. Rot claim me not. I guess that there is nothing to claim anymore. The spearman is going to attack Blady, but okay, we don't have to prioritize. We can attempt to heal.
A calculated generosity.
Because the bleed is really, really heavy. But we got pain token. I forgot that I used it. Go for it, guys. Go for it. Deathless time, 19 crit heal, and we get additional heal from the pain. Everything goes according to the plan. It was just a matter of the right positioning and also the right order of the characters. So now it works exactly the way I wanted. And guess what? Sepsis is gonna work in this case. That's strange. How can you move the tokens around? Of course, now there is taunt on the barricade, which is funny. But we can go for Battle Ballad, destroy it right away. Or try to use Weakening Curse, for example. That is not going to cause bleed. So it's not about the debuffs on the barricade. It was about using some kind of attack, some kind of curse that would avoid us from getting bleeding. Because the bleed is something that can really, really mess here. And of course we don't have the options to use anything, so reflect on the scenes once again, come on. It's annoying. Oh yeah. But at least the swordsman has moved because of the dead bodies. Yeah, that's a good HP amount for all of them. They can still get some traveling heal as long as I still have the wheels. Not really, but we got good heals going on. This is decent enough. We will have to get rid of the milk. Usually I get rid of chalk dust, even if we can't really show the stealth creatures. But I need to get rid of something. Woven items, loading resistance. I would love loading resistance. Woven items after each location. I know that I don't need it much. We will leave everything from the in items, so we need to take care of combat items. So the water goes first, and then fisherman's net. I am trying to keep it, but I just lose my hope at this point. Alright, we get rid of the milk. It was used at a time. It was good at a time. Time to let go. Unless we got low flame, not really. But there is still a few locations that we need to visit, and probably we will have to get rid of even more stuff. Yes, finally build those positive relationships.
Giving in to madness is easier than holding out against it. They are heroes.
Ooh, wait a minute. Inter says they could have books or other sundries, but I think that... Wait a minute. There is resentful relationship with Mr. M. Okay, we need to improve that. We could get a lot of stuff, but I prefer good relationships and flame, so they could have books or other sundries. Mr. M likes that. Laser doesn't like that.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
I need to make difficult decisions.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
A simple choice? You can't make your decision. Let's get to the unknown to the right. I hope to get to the Piggyland so much before we get to the last region. I didn't have the Piggyland for a long time. There was only one exception, like 2 weeks ago when I was streaming. When I was streaming Darkest Dungeon 2. So 2 Darkest Dungeon 2 streams ago, I had one encounter with the Piggyland. I am not getting a lot of Piggylands. I could really use that. Ooh, cool items. Oh no, one bubble. Skeleton side, I would get that. A sparkle ball. That was a good one. Compass. I can't afford anything. Oh, feels bad, man. I could use wind chime. It's always good to keep wind chime. Also, you can tell that I don't have a lot of medical gear. And I need to take care of medical gear because we got the snake pet. And I was trying my luck with the medical gear, so we will remove the loom. And we have to remove something else anyway. Maybe the in items. Creative insults. We got somebody to taunt. Alright. It's not about stacking powders or anything else. It's all about medical gear to get additional healing from skills. And if I could afford it, I would use wind chime as well. None of these trinkets are something that I would be interested in. Really, we can go with sharpness charm for additional damage on leper. Leper doesn't have much. So if I would push this, I would probably get this stuff. Okay, why not? I mean, I don't have much choice now. But I will have to get rid of something. Chuck, bye-bye. So Mr. M is gonna get a tiny gift. They are supposed to be the lowest speed. So I can prepare everything for the leper to deal good damage. Sorry that I can't give you better tools, but I tried my best. Well, we can't afford most of this stuff, so I would normally buy a Glimmer of Hope to get additional stock. Okay, and bye. Thank you for selling me the stuff that you stole from me. I appreciate that. Right.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Is it? We're going to resistance encounter. We need to farm those points. Llamas. It's time. We could get an upgrade on standard leper attack, which is chop. But we need to chop through that really quickly. Go, go, go! So, Mr. M says yes we fight. Blady says yes we fight. Inter is tired of all of the healing. And nobody likes... Inter... Why would you hate everybody? Oh my god. Feels bad. It's all because of those decisions. At least Blady and Mr. M like each other. My front lines liking each other is the best thing we can get. Okay, so let's assume that nobody cares about Inter's feelings in this case. We face worse foes in the worst shape. I am not sure if Blady really wanted to say this. I forgot to get some light. But it's okay, we got Captain that is ordained. Bank your blind. Now we got the Fishmonger, that is annoying. So we will start with this one. Ooh, move resistance, okay, that's fair. They buff quite a lot, so I want to get rid of them first. Come at me! You can't use that hook, because you would have to use it to grab some meat, and there is no meat on Blady.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Also, the flagellant shouldn't bleed at all. There is barely anything on them. There is barely anybody. Come on. Oh, we got blindness. What about Bash?
An opportunity. Squandered.
I don't mind. Okay, time to heal, Blady. Time to heal. Double heal. How can you debone? Okay. Okay, guys, here's my question. If you try to debone a character that is mostly made of bones and there is only some kind of skin here and there, not much meat, there is no point in debone. Am I right? Time to stress heal Blady. Blady doesn't have to become toxic yet. Oh, nice miss! That was less nice. Bowser would move us around all the time. Also, I think that nobody has got Glimmer of Hope, because I thought that my life level is quite high. It's not as high. Ooh, Fishy is very move resistant. I was eyeballing it, and apparently the fishmonger has got better eyeballing than I do. Understandable. Let's say that in Act 3 I have seen much worse. One HP. 1 HP. You had one job. Now it's time to get rid of the ordained unit. We can finally do that, I guess. Well, there is blindness. I don't want to use reflection. But there is a chance that we're gonna miss. Ouch, 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 ouch. I shouldn't have used stimulants. On the other hand, I got so many items that I don't mind anymore. Okay, the rat is gonna attack next. There is a chance. There is a lot of bleeding on Blady. Well, 2 heal is still a heal. As expected. More bleed. That was a lot of bleed. But we get double heal. There is nothing that can kill Blady at this point. I could use Death's Head. Oh, there is a chance that we're gonna meet Death. Remember about that. If we could get Death's Head, usually I like to put it on the flagellant. So when they get to Death's Door, I am trying to get out of Death's Door, which is relatively easy. But not for Inter. You have one job. Self-heal is always working. Oh dear. Now it seems like Ancora is giving additional bleed. Damn. It's not that bad, to be honest. But we need to finish that fight. It becomes boring. Come on, come on. Of course you would miss that. Nice misses. There is so much of the bleed. 22 bleed. Seriously. We can't really do much right now. I can't use Punish. I can only use more Lashes Gift or Deathless. Right now I would say we need... Actually, we can't use Deathless because we're going to deal self-damage. I have killed my character like this one day. We need to keep in mind that everything we do might harm Flagellant, and it is supposed to be harmed. Finally, the deboning is missed. A heal. Imagine the heal. You're dealing way too much of the damage, and also I've got dim light, which is not bad. It could be better. It's all about this could be better thing. This time, I just don't deal enough of the damage. It's silly. Bye-bye, Captain!
Straightforward.
And now it would be nice to approach this fight in the way that the fishmonger will stay alive for as long as I can heal everybody else. Because why not using the opportunity, don't you think? And now I need to think for a second. How am I going to do that? How can I drag this game a little bit? Oh, healing inter is going to make Mr. M unhappy. We still got one more water if I am not mistaken. And it's time to stress heal.
There is comfort
Inter
in
is
company.
extremely stressed. I would be stressed as well. Ouch. It's good because it's pain. Oh, I don't have sepsis. I don't have deathless. Oh, I can't use punish. I can't use deathless. It's the matter of life right now. We can pass actually and get some heal. Yeah. Oh. Okay. When I get the first chance to fight the fishy, I will fight the fishy. Mr. M can't really do. Oh, damn. It's not worth it. I was thinking about stress heal, but it's not worth it. The crits were just a bit too much. At least we got mastery point. I wanted that.
Is noble and necessary.
Do you know what is necessary now? The necessary part is to get Glimmer of Hope that we will keep on Mr. M. It always works. Also, who got the water? Yep, Laser gets additional water, so we free the stack. And now either a healing salve or medicinal herbs or something supportive. It depends on how many encounters do we have. This is the last encounter, yes. So let's make it slightly different because I can see that there is some problem going on. There is a lot of stress going on, so it's either laudanum or triage kit or adrenaline tonic. And I will avoid using Fisherman's Net this time. I don't think that it's worth it. 15% is not enough. So let's replace it with Adrenaline Tonic. And this is how I am going to get to the last encounter. Of course, we're getting additional loading tier, and I would like to avoid this. But in the last region, I will have to make a decision. What do I want? Do I want to get as many loading tiers as I can in order to buff the confession boss, but to avoid the exemplar being stronger? Or the other way around, just try to reduce the loading? It depends on the next map. I will be a little bit more quiet for now because I am going to fight these guys and munch on some sweets. Yeah, same thing. Just become a tank and hope for the best.
charging.
Well, this gets slightly dangerous because I don't want for a Blady to become toxic.
Agony by accumulation.
It's okay. It's okay. I forgot to use Glimmer of Hope though. We're not getting a lot of crits either. You don't want to become toxic yet. It's not the time for you. No need to become toxic. Wait for it. Wait for it. I need to patch them up a little bit, of course. Avoid the deacon. The deacon is not important. We just want to blind him, or we want to cause less damage. Or we want to push him back. But this time I really don't have much to do, like... Well, there is no need to heal, because if we heal then... Sorry, there is no need to deal damage because this little guy is gonna heal the big guy. I will just get salty over that. Data not found. Thank you for the follow. Although I am afraid that there is a bug on Twitch and there is data not found related to your username. Of course I was joking. But thank you so much for the visit. Make yourself comfortable or uncomfortable. Depends on the in-game situation. Great heals as always. I can taste that salt in my mouth. No, I don't want to attack this guy. I want to attack the guy in the back. And this is the, of course, this is the main disadvantage of Leper. Of course, 12 heal. Fake flexing. Oh no, okay. Okay, Blady Toxic. Yeah. I wanted to avoid that. You didn't have to do that. Okay. Let's think for a second. We can possibly get rid of the con. It's not like I have to avoid him at all costs. And it will be easier for Leper. Nice double heals. This is what I need. Okay, let's go double bunk. 1 and 2, and the first armor break. I would like to remind you guys that there are 2 characters in the party that would like to get the kill on the cosmic units. One of them is Inter that wants to kill 4 of them, and there is Blady who wants to kill 8 of them. I am afraid that none of them is going to get their kills, but well, here we go, I guess. The second armor break. Alright, you're getting that kill, I guess. No, not yet. Not yet.
All problems have
I think that it counts because there is Blight, and the Blight is assigned to Flagellant. Yes. Yes, we got 3 kills. 3 out of 8. Well. I was trying to put my attention into the little guy in the back. It turns out that it's not the case this time. It happens. Apparently that was more convenient this time. Don't you think that it's quite ironic when you are supposed to face your confession? Literally face it. Your confession gets in your face. That's quite painful when I think about that. Finally, I can use vulnerability hacks, not something that would cost the heal. But leper is quite useless this time. Come on. Maybe we can push the body. Or clean it up finally. Finally! Now, feels bad. Feels bad for the little thing. That was easy to expect that it will die really easily. We got mastery points. Hardened Heart. I am not sure if I had it. Wow, what? Wait. If stained item is equipped, plus 200% resistance. Do you think that we can gamble and try to throw it on the occultist? But I don't think we have that stained item. I tend to get rid of my stained items. Oof, I was lucky. Which is additional burn resistance. Okay, let's try it. We got 290 burn resistance that you can see because I am hiding it with my body right now. It's gonna be interesting. I don't have fun stuff on the characters. Usually I would use something else, but I can't complain. I just know that I could do better. But this was the last location in this region. I really hope to get the Piggy Lands. We don't have a lot of mastery points. I wish I could upgrade some of the skills. Especially Anchor. Anchor, Chop.
We would come here in summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
Mr. M became scatterbrained. I can't relate. Welcome to the River Song, where you're going to get some stress heal because the river is singing so nicely. Awesome. We got absolutely unnecessary item. No matter what is going to happen next, I need to go to the meaty path. Yeah. Especially because we got death blow resistance lowered right there. At least I was lucky to get the meaty path. And we need to visit Oasis, and the heat wave doesn't matter. Okay, there is a chance for us to get the trophy.
Overrun with putrescence and rot.
I am not going to rent the Bounty Hunter. I never rented Bounty Hunter before in this game. I really enjoyed Bounty Hunter when I was going to the farmstead in Darkest Dungeon 1. But
as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Okay, we get more of the medical stuff, more of the heal.
An improvement.
Also, I want to rename the pet and because we don't have enough of the characters, it will become Danger Noodle.
One learns
Mastery
quickly
trainer,
when
let's
survival
wait.
demands it.
In items, not much opportunities to improve the relationships. Stagecoach items, alright. Oh! I can afford only one of these things, and of course, I would prefer to go for the stress resistance more than stress heal. Although, if I could, I would take both. But we are getting the Meaty Path Almanac because we're going to the Meaty Path. At least I was lucky this one time. Bye bye, Tinker's Gear.
Experimentation. Your academic instincts serve you well. Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
I wish I could get more bubbles, but I'm happy with what I have right now. Let's focus on the relationships. Inter probably hates everybody. Oh my god, yes, you hate everybody. Guys, give Inter some chance. I know that you can get along just fine. It's all about a little bit of patience and getting to know each other. By the way, we got the signature item. Yes, I didn't forget about it. And I could try to save it for the last region, like the mountain. But I'm not sure if I am going to visit the mountain in the first place. It depends on many things. I will try to just go to the mountain if I can, yes, but I think that more importantly, we are going to fight the Meaty Path boss and also the Exemplar. These are my priorities. If I can get through that, I am not worried about failing at the Confession boss. It's about figuring out how the Confession boss works more than anything else. Okay, the cards are usually not very lucky, but maybe you're gonna hate
Hello.
less people. No, not really. Meow. Hello, Procrastinate Depression. Good to see you. You have been mentioned on my last in the description of my last Dreamworld stream. I took one of your quotes because I found it funny and fitting the overall vibe of the last Dreamworld stream, and I added it as the description. You might want to check it, and of course let me know if you want to be included in the part of it or not, but I found your comment really fun. So guys, I am still working on that, and I am going to give an update on Discord. By the way, here's my Discord if you want to join, or YouTube or Reddit. I am trying to add quotes on different streams that have been said during those streams. Hey mom, I'm famous. Yeah, maybe not famous, but at least you're on YouTube. And I always try to find something that I found funny and I found fitting. It's a long process because I need to briefly check Twitch chat and remind myself what was the quote that I found the funniest or that fits the game the most, the current stream. But I just like doing that. So I enjoyed your comment a lot, and I hope you really find it fitting in this case, because I do. Can we improve the relationships more? Come on. Come on. Songbooks. You can't go wrong with the songbooks. Oh, you can. We can go with ballads. Maybe. Maybe. I am quite desperate. Inter will start singing. That was bad singing, bro. Okay, there's a chance. All right, so we don't want to fight for the best relationships possible. We want to get to the neutral relationship. Is there any alcohol out there? Oh, there is the songbook, but it's quite expensive. All right. Inter and Blading. How can you hate each other? I don't get it. Oof. Okay, +6. At least you're not gonna hate each other. This is nice. At least we made it neutral. I don't need many friendships. I just need for it to be neutral. Now, let's focus on keeping Mr. M in place. Usually the first rank. Then, let's go for apples and cheese. And some bread. And speed back for either laser or Inter. Both are okay. I don't want to increase Mr. M's speed. Mr. M needs to go last. That's how it works the best. We can give it to laser. We can give it to laser and check later. Whetstone, obviously Mr. M. Stitching kit, nobody needs that really. I guess that's it. We don't need to do much right there. Thanks. What is your reason to thank me, Mr. Laser? You know that I have a little bit of delay, so you need to remind me what has happened. I am just gossiping about Laser, like it's a normal thing, right? Oh, I wish I could get Sepsis and Lush's gift, but Encore is very important. Yeah, Encore. And the regular chop. I wish I could have more mastery points. Why shouldn't we thank you? I don't know, really. I don't know. Why should you thank me? Ouch! I got the almanac. Ooh, what is... Wait, what is that? Oh, I had no idea that there is such thing. I accidentally uncovered something. Okay. I am using no flame. Let's go to the meaty path. Yes.
Every turn bent on our destruction.
More Glimmer of Hope, more Laudanum. We are getting ready to meet the Exemplar and the Lair boss. Nothing else. Rest well, Llamas. Rest well. There is nothing that can save you anymore. You gave me something, of course I am trying to give you gifts. Oh no, are you going to hate each other? Ooh!
Tried and tested.
Laser likes Blady, but unfortunately, Laser, we are not using the skill on you. You are mostly a support. You're not that heavy damage dealer. But Blady got an awesome buff for Laser. Cool. At least nobody hates each other. And we got one respectful relationship. This is enough. There is a chance for one additional hit. I don't mind. Let's check the meaty path.
The rancid crop grows unchecked.
We're looking for the lair. Where is the lair? Where is the lair? Okay, we can visit the creepy doctor. We've got 2 watchtowers. And we've got the lair right there. we're quite broke, so we're not going to visit the hoarder. And the watchtower is going to give me the free candle anyway. The region plight is the heat wave, minus 20%. Burn resistance. Burn is not gonna happen. Let's use the watchtower. Yes, we're gonna listen to Inter.
Our once familiar kingdom.
Oh no, we're
stranger
losing
to
armor.
itself.
Ouch. Ouch. Can I give Laser the happiness? It depends. See, we have been together for so long that that Laser would
To the
probably
horizon
joke
and lament.
happy spouse, happy house, right? Okay, show us the path. Show us the path. Where do we need to go in order to get to the lure? Sometimes
We
you get
must
two
keep
lure
moving.
locations. Am I right? So resistance encounter would be great, but getting Oblivion Tear is not that great. Another resistance encounter and another one, because we can't escape the loading anyway. So we end up at 3 loading tiers, 2, then 1 loading tier, 2 loading tiers, then hospital, then 1 loading tier, 0 loading tiers, assistance encounter, lair. Okay, so we will end up most likely at 1 loading tier at the exemplar fight, but the lure is so close to the exemplar fight that this is bothering me. This can mess up our expedition. I like to have some opportunities to heal, but we can try that. So we're going to get the loading tier, yes, and then resistance encounters as many as we can handle, although I would prefer something like that in the 3rd region, and I would prefer to fight
You will fight. So that
to
others
fight the
may
lure boss
flee.
in the 3rd region. Yeah, loading resistance! Wow! It really works! Look, I got that carriage lamps and wow, it worked! You either want to go with max loading to buff the confession boss if you know that you won't be able to defeat that confession boss, or you want to go with reducing the loading as much as possible. All you want to do is to get as little of the loading tiers as you can to attack the last encounter in the region, which is exemplar. So we're not buffing exemplar. The light level is okay. Mr. M wants to fight. Everybody wants to fight all of a sudden. And I want blindness in this case. The glare of our torch reveals their weaknesses. Well said. Mr. M is very wise. Ivry, hello. Sorry, I need a bedtime snack. Alright, Ivry. Try to gnome my hay bricks. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you're free to try. Good luck. Speaking of gnome, need to get rid of livestock first. The goats from hell are the best snack for the big lords. And how are we going to approach this? Attack as much as you can. Inter was listening to me. Oh, Ivry has won! Congratulations! Good for you, man. Good for you. Now it's even better to use that skill, because laser is getting additional damage, and it's not that important. Laser is not supposed to be main damage dealer, but I know that it can be useful at some point. Oh, that miss is something that, let's say, we expected that. Nice. Now they can feed only on this corpse, and the lady should be priority from now on, although everybody is ordained, so whatever we do,
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
they can feed anyway, so I will... I will weaken the Lord because I know that the Lord can deal quite a lot of damage. We need to be very mindful of the damage that they deal. Also, there is a nice teeth theme. Of course, I have a Friday dentist visit, so I feel even better. Seeing all of those teeth would be fun to get the entropy as the reward for this fight.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
At least in this case, it's not going to be that awful. Because I'm getting this kind of teeth grinding prevention thingy. I don't know how to call it in English. Gonna get all you damn chompers taken out? No, no. How do you call this thing that you put on your teeth when you're about to get sleep to prevent teeth grinding? I finally got this, and that I need to just check if it works. Hopefully this will help me to get rid of headaches that I am getting quite a lot. And then I will just have my spine as the main issue. Yes! The respectful hit, awesome. Also, I should get rid of this body, but I can't help myself.
There is comfort in
Even
company.
if they are going to eat it. No, they are not going to eat it. It's the time to just go armor break, just kill it as fast as you can. Nice
The
execution.
unrelenting application of violence.
Mouse
yields
guard, I would say. Oh,
morbid
probably.
gains.
Probably. Yeah, so finally there is a chance that the teeth grinding will stop.
The loathing whispers.
And then, well, I need to still attend the massages. Because I got some back issues. But there is a lot
Perhaps
of
you are
work
finding your
involved
courage
because
at last.
the shape is not correct and trying to adjust that is causing a lot of pain. Ambush! Oh, yeah, shuffle is the worst thing ever. But let's start with Despacito guy. I have broken a few teeth from grinding them in my sleep. Oh no, useless pony, you need to get it right away. Also, Ivry, if you're going to bed, have a nice sleep. I hope that you'll get some good rest, and thank you so much for the visit today. If you are breaking the teeth from grinding, you definitely need to take care of that. You can't wait. I started
Steady yourself.
that teeth grinding adventure, let's put it that way. It started causing pain like a few months ago because of, well, more stress. And actually I wanted to do some other stuff before I get that mouse guard, but now I can't wait. But it's okay in general. Much better than last year. Okay, I can't attack. I can't attack in this case. Okay, sepsis. We can't trust Inter. Unfortunately. Hey, sorry. We can't trust the occultist to heal flagellants. Why do I need the dentist? Actually, this type of mouthguard form is supposed to be better than the one that you use with boiling water to form on the teeth. At least that's what I've heard. procrastinate depression, you need to take care of your teeth as well. Now that you have removed your wisdom teeth, maybe you could try to take care of that as well. You know, for safety purposes. Nice crit center. If you could heal as good as you're critting, then wow.
Hold fast.
Oh no,
For who knows
Despacito
what
hit
lurks in the
me.
beyond.
Oh no. I was hoping to figure out some heal on Flagellant, but Flagellant is supposed to get hit all the time. It's not worth it. But we got silver spoons. I like silver spoons. I shall pray for you. Oh, lady. You're so nice. Wait a minute. What is your sickness? Smallpox. Minus 20% max HP. This is not helping our tank roll that we got for Blady. I was hoping to get some trinket that would help Blady to get more HP, but I am not very lucky this time. Miss Rem wants to avoid the fight. No. This time Inter is right, so you're going to get some brownie points. I must wet my knife to draw upon my power. Blady likes that. Wait a minute, this is some special guy? The Carver.
What can we learn upon closer inspection?
Okay, are you some special oh, this is some special thing. Ordained special creature that I never had the opportunity to fight. Isn't this some kind of, like unique character maybe? I don't know what are his attacks. Let's weaken it. And then we'll see. Oh no, Dace. Nice bleed. This might be a risky fight. I can already see by the amount of damage.
This is no time to
Ew!
falter.
19 damage! Are you kidding me, bruh? Are you kidding me? I need to start with solemnity? Bruh! Unbelievable. Stop laughing. You're blind now, huh? I can't play too defensive. Too late to fix the teeth. Maybe I will just try and fix the stress that caused it in the first place. Nope, I don't think. I believe that lie, so I doubt anyone else will either. I can tell you from my experience, and I know that it's very difficult to believe that, but it's always worth to take care of your mental health, even if you don't believe it too much. It's always worth it. It's never too late, so don't give up. Just don't give up. Let's give procrastinate depression lovely hugs, because they definitely need them. Only thing I can hope for is being able to afford dental implants. Oh yeah, these can be very expensive, right? Another hack for useless pony this time. Dental stuff can be quite painful physically and financially. Wait, okay, Mr. M is not gonna get attacked because we got nice taunts. 20 damage, see that? Although we're risking quite a bit, I am aware of that. You have one job, Inter. 0 heal is still the heal because the number is drained. Change my mind. And we have bleed. Oh, damn it! God damn it! Ah, to death's door cases. Ouch! Ouch! Okay, you still got solemnity. You still got solemnity. 0 heal. Wait, do I have this Reddit post? Yes, I still got Reddit post in the clipboard, so I am going to link it on YouTube as well. If anybody who is watching this, no matter if it's live right now or if you watch it later, you can experience that beautiful meme that I've created. I think that it's perfect. All right, we get 9 bleed, but we won't be able to attack. We need to attack with anything we can. That's the I know, but we got pain. We got pain tokens. We just can't use Deathless. We can't use Punish. We can use Sepsis only. And transfer all negative tokens to the big guy. Yes, yes. Beautiful heals. Love them. Who's gonna attack next? The Lord. And laser. Okay, let's try to cause them... to cause weakness. Let's see if it's gonna work. It would be nice to prevent Blady from becoming toxic, but it depends on the crits that they will cause. Well, I am forced to be the damage taker, but this guy is using the skill that takes both of the ranks, so in case we're not seeing each other again.
Easily resolved.
Oh, you're still at death's door. Oh Jesus. Okay, let's pass. Get some heal. Okay, it's better to pass than to allow the occultist to heal. So, I mean, sorry, but these are facts. I can see that the fight is gonna be great. Let's use Deathless, because the heal is gonna be better. Wow, yes. Sure! Nom 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 nom. Oh, I forgot that they get powerful skill when they do that. But, It's okay. It's okay. We can incurse to make some opportunities for our leper. It's good. It's all good. Ew.
Bafflement.
That was a bad fish or something.
sweat-soaked brows.
Not the full damage, but
Unsteady
still damage. And I know that I shouldn't put so much of attention into healing the flagellant. I just know that you are not getting toxic yet. I mean, we can destroy relationships. It depends if we have the chance to visit the confession boss. Even if we get the chance to visit confession boss, it's still kind of for science purposes more than anything else. I just want to make sure that I know how this enemy works, pretty much.
Excellent work.
Maybe it's execution? Yes! But there is still a high stress, that's why I wouldn't mind getting the wind chime.
This work is noble and necessary.
And we're at 0 loading. Good, but then we will get 1 loading. Then the hospital, I'm not sure if I can afford... Okay, I can afford healing Blady. Blady will get some more HP. They will become better tank. And unfortunately we get the resistance encounter before we reach the loading. But maybe we will get the loading resistance again, but I can't really trust my luck.
Pity a soul so twisted by despair.
I hope you're ready to fight, guys. Miss Ram wants to fight, Blady wants to fight, Inter wants to fight. And it's time for you to love each other again. Miss Ram says how fragile they appear before our solidarity. Whatever works for you guys, I just want to win that fight. And I don't want any ordained units, I said that a bit too late. Ordained ladies, ordained lords.
Analysis is the natural prelude to action.
But still. Same strategy, even if it's a matter of Inter causing curse. Mulch, mulch, mulch. We got dim light. It's the time to bring some more light. But let's talk about weakening curse. Well, I want weakening curse because the Lord is going to deal less damage. If it works. If there is no debuff resistance. So it sounds counterintuitive. Because you can see that, well, finally, I mean, good for me, right? Now I can either miss, I can use reflection, but I don't want to lose my time. Combo! Let's use combo, even if this guy can heal himself. Oh, I forgot about the light. Let's shine some bright light on this situation. I could technically try to kill the Lord first. But there is no use in doing that. Ooh, nice! We got additional relationship improvements. Good. What about bringing the lady to the front? Because they will get combo token. Yes, it works well. Just don't move them around. Come on. And now I don't have battle bullets. And that hurts. But fine, fine. Wink. By the way, the basic attack of the flagellant, you probably know this, but the basic attack of the flagellant is causing damage to the flagellant, so the pain is still stacking up. Moving around can be so tedious with this team. That's why I need to make sure that Battle Bullet works all the time. That I can use it anytime. Ooh, who are we going to try to heal this time? Crit heals on yourself. Yeah, I mean, sure, go for it. Nice stress level, and poor Mr. M, they are not lucky. It's difficult to be the lady. There is a lot of thieves to clean up after the meal. Feels bad for them. Bye bye, lady. One of them is probably going to consume the dead body. It would be the best to use Demon's Pool, but you can see that Inter is in very bad position. Of course, we are going to move them by using laser. But give me some time first, because I believe that we need to weaken the lords. Or we could heal, but... Okay, can't use Battle Ballad. Well, this is bad. And I can't get out of position with Lady, so... The Gift of Bleeds was so much better idea. Alright, now we swap. Yes, and the pain is going to heal. Yes, okay, everything works according to the plan. And now we need to get rid of the corpses. So we just hit whatever we can. The occultist can't use the power of tentacles. A heal. That was a heal. I need to keep the occultist on the first position. There is no use in trying to move them around. Oh, Lady becomes toxic. I mean, that's fine. We don't need to do anything about relationships. Let's try to use as many heals as we can. Ooh, stress resistance. Very nice.
The small foundation of trust.
All of that heals make me have some expectations towards Inter, our occultist. But I don't want to mention it out loud. Oh! Missed the opportunity. First armor break. Yeah, if you could push occultist back, that's what I wanted. Thank you. See, sometimes they help. Second armor break. We can't risk it. Oh, death! Oh no! We are low HP and now we got the death. Ah! Ouch!
The pale rider tracked her quarry.
Yeah, sure. I mean, awesome. Great. Yeah. F my life. F my life. Why do I get the fights that I never expect? And I totally called it today. It's not the time, Death. It's not the time.
Agony by accumulation.
Oh dear, yeah. And I believe that we can still get Collector. But it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Observe the subject carefully.
So River. Okay, that can attack from pretty much any positions. And it's a weird way that you stroke your scythe, but maybe I shouldn't discuss that. First we heal. We want to attempt to heal. Yeah, we want to attempt to heal. Good heal! That was good heal! Ouch, more bleed. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, we just boink. Boink. Boink! Nice damage! Love it. Thanks for the bonk, another nerd. Good to see you in the chat. Go to sleep, but I started late. And also, I slept through the pain already. And I got through painkillers already, so... I'm not ready to sleep yet. I want to just finish that region. Inter, you have one job.
The path of exculpation need
To
not be
heal.
alone.
How dare you? Didn't deserve the okay, you will get stress heal. Another nerd, you arrived at a very good time because we had a fight that was...
At last, the thing is finally passed on.
Okay. Okay, that was quite unexpected. Please stop stroking your size. I feel uncomfortable about that. F. Big Fs. Put Fs in the chat, guys. Blady, you will be remembered forever. But we can't give up. We need to fight death. I hoped so much. I tried so hard. In the end, it didn't matter.
Stupendous!
There is nothing worse than quoting Linkin Park in this case. Oh no! Imagine getting party wipe on something like this. I am disgusted. Just to leave Blady. Blady can rest in peace forever now. Give him a break. Now you heal. Now you dare to heal Inter. Forget it. The first fight was manageable, and then we got death. How unfortunate. Yes, death is kicking my butt this time. I told you there is something odd about this party composition. Not about the party composition itself. About the RNG. But it's fine. It can't get any worse. We got nothing to lose. The death is still getting kicks in the butt. Now you dare to heal. Disgusting. Exclamation mark salt. It's time to spam salt in the chat on Twitch. The more rage emotes, the better. More salt, yeah. Let's spread more salt. We can do that. We can do that. Oh, yeah. We might not be able to do that. Okay. Inter might die next, of course. I will risk that. Although I don't have much hope. But we're fighting until the end, as always. We still got Solemnity, but we're out of rank.
A small foundation of trust.
We can say, alright, that's different choice that I would expect, and there was some kind of execution, I believe. There is some kind of execution that death can cause if you're on death's door, am I right? Oh, we get party wipe, seriously. Seriously, oh, nasty. So nasty. Get blinded. Yeah. Don't die, please don't die. Violence isn't the answer. It is a question. The answer is yes. Oh.
The minstrel takes his final bow.
Oh. You little... Go Resolute, please.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Resolute! Mr. M, that's the spirit! If you think, guys, that I am going to give up on this fight, no, we're fighting until the end. The last glimmer of hope! Reflect on your past sins! It feels very unfair, but it's you and me. It's you or me. Probably you, but I am not giving up too easily. Bye.
Sweat-soaked brows.
Bye.
Unsteady stances. Exhaustion.
Bye,
takes
Mr. M. That was 2 HP. 2 out of 80 HP. Bye, Mr. M. 2 HP left. That's full Soulch mode, guys.
Each milestone makes the next road just a little easier.
And it seems like you're worth only 38 candles. I am disgusted. Have you noticed the amount of bad heals? On the last stream, I believe there was a record of bad heals coming from occultist. So I never say good things about the occultist in the first place, because I know that, yeah, something like that will happen, but you know what? It's always worth to fight until the end. Another expedition bites the salt. I called it. I totally called it today. Let's proceed. Let's spend some candles.
Of emptiness, slowly swallowing the world.
You are free to redeem the name in the game, obviously, because we need many, many more souls. And we got Mr. M and Inter. Oh, Moreira, it's been a while. It's so good to see you. I haven't been here for a while, but every now and then I try to be, and it makes me especially happy when you play Darkest Dungeon 2, because it was the game that I discovered you. Oh, wow. I'm so happy to see you too. I gave up on this game for a while because I was quite salty, and I had a little bit of break from Twitch like 2 years ago. But yeah, I tend to play it once a week on Thursdays. If you can't catch up with the stream because it's possible life happens and time zones happen, then I started multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube, so you can always try to find the past video How am I doing? Well, today my health is kicking my butt, and also the game is kicking my butt, so I believe that I can't complain. What about you? How is life treating you? Any weekend plans? How is your Darkest Dungeon 2 run? We are at Act 3, and I have seen too much already.
These are beaten, broken souls, and yet our fortunes ride with them.
I am not giving up. No way I am giving up. Wait a minute. I have unlocked everything I wanted to unlock. Wait.
Study the winding
All
roads
right,
and
we
roofs
got
of our
companionship. We got
kingdom.
renowned
Find any
path.
advantage.
I wanted to throw some more memories, but I would have to get back to the
Hearts and
previous
minds
acts,
will
and
carry the day.
I don't care right now. I'm trying to buy trinkets and other items, but the price is going higher. I don't care about cosmetic items. Do I really have to get the Infernal Flame? Okay, let's unlock the striped stagecoach skin. I know I told you I don't care about cosmetic items. Let's put everything in the flame. Because I don't think that buying all of those trinkets is gonna help. This is how much you have been worth, guys. Feels bad, man. We got the corpse light. I'm not using any infernal flames, by the way.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
I've noticed that your Factorio streams are great as well. Great to see. Oh, thank you, thank you. You're so kind. Yeah, we were playing a bit of Factorio. I'm trying to go with Megabase. And the DLC is coming this month, if I'm not mistaken. No, next month. Oh my god, wait. I confused the release dates of Frostpunk 2 and Factorio Space Age DLC. It's Frostpunk 2 that is going to be released this month. Oh my god, I'm going to play both, like Frostpunk 2 and Factorio Space Age on the release, if possible. Although I know that I will get lost in the category, but Frostpunk was one of my favorite games. It still is, so I can't just give up on the opportunity to play it as soon as I can. What about you, Merrier? What kind of games you're playing lately? Have you finished Darkest Dungeon 2?
Tongues of long forgotten tribes. Even now, I can hear the echoes of those awful invocations.
I'm going to spam the same, exactly the same team. Nobody can stop me. And okay, we can stick to Wanderer, Jester. I don't mind. We go with Comfort Zone. Yes, this is Comfort Zone for Act 3, Crimson Court team. But we switch from Virtuoso to Wanderer, because I want this additional action. Although I'm stacking a lot of bleed this way, but I don't mind. Tempest Leper, Maniac Flagellant, Wanderer Jester, Ritualist Occultist. Good for you guys. Let's go for the loadouts. It's all the matter of luck. RNG gods were not merciful to us, unfortunately. But next time, better luck next time.
This was a beautiful place once. What a pity.
It's just autumn. Falling leaves are normal.
A change in the air.
My PC broke down, some trouble with PSU, but when it's ready I will probably buy Baldur's Gate. Have you played it? No, unfortunately I haven't played Baldur's Gate. I wish I could, but I got a certain hoarder problem. Same with Diablo 2. I remember that I have been dragged by the active streamer friends at the time, I've been dragged through Diablo 2 to be able to finish it, because I like to pick up everything, and usually I end up with a lot of stuff. And when I tried to play Baldur's Gate 2, I couldn't get out of the first location because of that. So that's my experience with Baldur's Gate. I am a terrible in-game hoarder. Terrible.
For righteous action.
And also I tend to offend all of the NPCs in any game, even if I don't mean to. Well, that's
Push on to the inn.
That's another fun fact about Llama. Especially when I play some kind of point-and-click adventure games, when it's possible to offend the NPC so they don't want to help you. That's how I blocked myself when trying to play Postmortem.
Lower your guard. Soften your gaze.
If you know Postmortem, then you probably know that there is more than one way to do something. So even if you block one way of getting to a certain place, then it's always possible to find another way. It's just I had no idea about that, and I ended up offending a lot of NPCs by accident. It's the same with other games, so
everywhere in need.
Okay guys, I believe that this time we go to the meaty path right away, because there is minus 33% enemy advantage chance at the battle start, so we're going for it.
The tainted crop
And we're
continues
going to
spread
fight
its
the
tendrils of
creepy
rot
baby.
and pestilence.
I will just get the basic stuff done, like the stress heal and regular heal. Regular heal. Yeah. And usually when I start the new expedition, I just want to get through the valley part, and I leave it at the Torch and Crown Inn, so we don't have to suffer through that on the next stream. So the next stream we're going to start at this inn with this party composition, and of course I am going to give you the name in the game, guys. So make sure that you redeem the name in the game for Darkest Dungeon 2 in the channel point rewards on Twitch. Also, make sure that you follow. If you enjoyed today's stream, follow to see some more Llama Taxi Adventures. Oh yeah, we need to change the name,
as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
because I can forget about that. And make sure that you visit us next week, Thursday at 5 p.m. UTC, to see some more Llama Taxi Adventures, some more lucky or unlucky adventures. Let's see if the RNG gods are going to be merciful next time, or have I used all of their patience? Why not both at the same time, and we just throw the die to see what's going to happen next. And as always, we got 2 more streams this week, and it's going to be Factorio stream at 5 p.m. UTC. We're going to read Factorio Friday facts as well, and I am going to work on the trains, on very, very tangled trains. And I find it a really fun experience, so make sure that you visit them. And you can also become the pawn in RimWorld game, in RimWorld with Twitch Toolkit. Cassandra Classic on losing is fun. We've got Salty Colony number 4 that is still standing, that will start with chasing the raiders because they decided to escape. We will try to take our revenge. and we got at least 2 or 3 pawns that could use the name. So make sure that you redeem name in the game when you can. If you got to this point on Twitch or on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for following, for throwing bits at me or resubscribing, asking questions, hanging out. I hope to see you again soon. If I won't see you on Factorio stream, then I wish you a good weekend. I wish you a good rest of your day or night, depends on your time zone. Remember about the social media links that are available right now in the Twitch chat or in the description box on YouTube. Take care of yourselves, stay awesome, try not to die, spread the light of hope. And I see you on Factorio stream. This time I'm not going to raid anyone because I have been very late to the stream today. Take care, guys. Bye. See you soon.